"Oh my God," I said, backing away from the window. The monster crawling in the hallway was about 15 feet long, and it had a fairly skinny and humanoid form, with a strange, sleek body design. I would say that it had to at least be 2 feet taller than me, making it an even 7 feet tall. It had a black, eyeless, tooth-filled, and sleek head that looked somewhat like the head of an anglerfish. In place of its legs, the creature's thin lower body ended in a crown of thick tentacles and tendrils, all moving and squirming to keep the creature standing. It had 2 webbed arms that were tipped with 7 fingers and 7 claws. The creature was a pale and translucent color. "What is it, dog?" Blaine pulled out his pistol and looked out the window. "Oh shit, man." Blaine backed away and pointed his pistol aggressively. I immediately rushed over and covered the window. "What the heck is going on? Why are you acting like a bunch of babies?" a kid asked. "Yo, dog, some weird alien gorilla squid thing be standing outside," Blaine told him. "You kidding me right now?" "Nah, truth." The quiet kid was hesitant, but he walked over to the door and took a look outside at the monster. "Holy crap, he's telling the truth," he yelled. One girl who had been crying the whole time screamed, "What's going on? Why won't anybody?" Blaine straight up turned and punched her in the face. "Silence. I can't even hear my own thoughts." "So, what do we do?" "Well, I don't know. You have the gun," I said. "I guess we're pretty safe in here for now. We do need to get out of here sometime, though. The police aren't coming anytime soon, that's for sure." "What supplies do we have?" The quiet kid, Armin, a short kid in a gray hoodie, said, "I've got 3 throwing knives and 2 fireworks on me, and a lighter." The school didn't really regulate what came in and out of the property. There was even a rumor that the principal had a 50 cal sniper rifle and 20 pistols in his office desk. I didn't know how accurate that rumor was, but if Principal Marlowe was alive, we would find out. No kidding, this school had enough firepower to take over New York. "We also have a couple of broomsticks," one kid said. "Broomsticks? Shotguns?" I asked. "No, actual broomsticks, like the wooden stick thingies. And some duct tape," Armin said. "Then let's make some spears, dog," Blaine said. There were about 5 long broomsticks in the maintenance room. I picked one up, broke the broom off, and grabbed some duct tape and Blaine's folding knife. Some kid took the broomsticks and started carving them into spears, or just duct taping knives to the ends of them. In the end of it, I had a deadly makeshift spear. "Wait, so how many of you don't have weapons?" One kid, Edmund, had said. "I'm a lover, not a fighter." Sorry, dog, you're on your own then." We split up the remaining makeshift weapons for the rest of the kids. You know, it's funny how most schools don't allow weapons inside of their building, but how easily weapons can be made out of things already there. In the end, we had kids with knives, one kid with a gun, Blame, broken and sharpened chair legs, 5 fireworks, a few throwing knives, some makeshift spears, and 1 Brooklyn Crusher cold steel baseball bat. "Any sign of the creature?" I asked. Blame looked outside. "Nah." "Alright, everybody. Y'all ready?" I asked the class. No, I'm not a teacher and I'm not some security guard. But most of us were some tough kids who secretly stashed knives in their backpacks. But that should be good enough. Keep your eyes open and don't die, or I'll end myself and I'll kill you again. I slowly unlocked the door and opened it. Blame led the way, pointing his pistol down the hallway. The rest of us, holding our Dollarama-grade weapons, followed behind. The dimly lit hallways were eerily quiet. Our school was big, like really big, and to make matters worse, our classroom was held on the highest floor and the farthest away from the stairwell. But how the hell a demonic monster caused a lockdown was unknown. And strangely, all the windows and some of the walls were covered with this black gunk and goo that surprisingly held everything shut. In the middle of the silence, without warning, a student ran out of the classroom screaming. Behind him, the monster chased him out of the classroom screeching. It noticed us and then started advancing, trying to trip us with its long tendrils. It got a hold of one kid and almost bit his head off, but he managed to jab at it and escaped. "Eat this." Blame emptied an entire magazine into the creature. It screeched in pain and recoiled, giving him time to reload. One of the kids, who I assume was taught by a redneck, threw a spear at the creature, impaling it straight through the chest. Armin lit his fireworks and shot the 1,000 spark explosive directly at the creature. I ran, adrenaline pumping, and I kicked the dying monster down and drove my spear straight through its head. For good measure, one of the more athletic kids bashed the creature's head in with that baseball bat too. "Good stuff," Blame said, blowing smoke off his pistol. "Let's get a closer look at this thing," I said. "I don't really know what I'm looking at." "Hey, Charlie." The boy Charlie, a little shorter than me and wearing square glasses and a button-up t-shirt, said, "Yeah." "Can you identify this?" I asked. "How should I know what that thing is?" "Because you're always watching those National Geographic and like sea life and stuff." "Yeah, fine." Charlie bent over the 7-foot-long creature and examined it. Yeah, I got it," he said. I excitedly asked, "Well, what is it?" "It's I don't know, you freaking idiot." He gave up. I sighed and sat down in the middle of the hallway. The rest of the kids were just pretty excited about taking the monster out in the first place. "Come on, Charlie, can you at least try?" I asked. "Yeah, fine. It looks to me to be a carnivore. I mean, look at it, it's certainly built like a predator, and it has some anglerfish and marine aspects of its biology. But it also has an anthropomorphic tentacle and humanoid features, which makes it totally unrelated to any other life form on this earth. And it also has a very skinny stomach, meaning that it does not eat the things that it kills. It instead does something else to them. And based on its drone-like and basic features, it's probably a member of a hive species, as it exhibits certain features of ant and colony species, such as refraining from regular food consumption and giving the available resources and nutrition to the rest of the hive or colony. Blame let out an aggravated sigh. "Yo, dog, I can't understand half the crap your dumb brain shot at me." "So, there are more of those things in the school?" I asked. "Yeah, probably," Charlie said. "There wouldn't be any sense for there to only be one of them." I took out my phone and made another quick update to my digital journal. We continued down to the other side of the hallway, to the 3-floor stairwell. Downstairs, all the lights were broken or turned off. The class and I stopped at the edge of the stairwell. Looking from the top, it went down into a black abyss. Couldn't even see the bottom. We could hear some large life form moving around further toward the bottom of the stairs. I readied my spear. The objective: reach the front doors and get the heck out of here.